Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to Secret Shaman Oracles and to your full moon oracle messages. I hope you're doing well. Now, before we get into your reading, Taurus, I do have a special channeled message from Spirit to you, specifically about the full moon. And so let's get into that, and then we'll get into your guidance, okay? So here's your special message from Spirit, Taurus. Taurus, steadfast guardian of the earth, welcome the moon's illuminating glow upon your heart. Spirit whispers, softening your grip does not mean losing your strength. Let this full moon remind you that true security blooms in surrender as well as stability. Trust the rhythms of nature. It's safe to release what no longer serves your growth. Now, let's draw your full moon guidance. All right, so Taurus, let's find out what your full moon messages are from Spirit and what you need to be aware of. And this is a timeless reading. However, you do want to listen to this on or around a full moon. And this is for Taurus and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I don't know if I said that. You've been feeling like, it doesn't, okay, this is the thing. I see this card and I'm like, oh my gosh, I bet Taurus is questioning, am I ever going to have a breakthrough? Is this ever going to end? It is. It really is. It's losing its grip. You might have felt like you've gone through some type of crises. It's like one obstacle after another. You feel like you've hit rock bottom possibly, but your breakdown is about to become your breakthrough. You're doing something when it comes to, evolving your own soul here. So you're not done doing something here, but you're not going to be in a place where you have to feel forced or tired about it either, okay? You are too high quality. Taurus, I don't know what's going on in your situation, but either now or nearing, there may be this energy that you're kind of questioning, do I want to do that? Do I want to be with them? Whatever it is, but no, you're too high quality. Let them go and watch better come in. Ooh, so we really have to summon patience. We have to cultivate patience at this time. Now remember, the full moon can bring out a lot of emotions too. So just let your emotions just ride like the currents or like the tides here. Also, pay attention to where we're giving our emotions at this time. Don't give others the keys to drive you crazy. It's like, I see that you're around someone, or there's like this energy where something keeps repeating itself, like it never grows, it never gets out of its own cycles and patterns, and you're witnessing that, and it's driving you nuts. So somehow, some way, you're gonna have to give yourself peace by reminding yourself that you're very powerful right now, and you do see things that others aren't just aware of, okay? But somehow, some way, Spirit doesn't want you to feel that you have to overly involve yourself with that. Okay, what else for Taurus? And remember, Taurus, you're in this place where you're just releasing things that doesn't serve your growth at this time, especially during the full moon. See, you do feel like wow, you almost feel like it's getting bad, don't you? Wow, wow. This will not break you. Whatever has happened will not break you. Your breakdown is about to become your breakthrough, okay? Spirit is specifically saying this will not break you. Karma bit them hard because you took the high road. Someone is feeling the consequences of their actions, of their decisions. I mean, whatever it is. Spirit is saying, keep moving along. I'm actually seeing you with the spirit animal right now. I get like swan spirit with you, graceful, divine, loyal. Yeah, maybe under the water we don't see a bunch going on, and that's exactly what's going on. I bet you people don't realize the things that have been stirring up with you that you've been having to, contain within yourself. Let's continue and see. But see, when you don't let others drive you crazy, you're allowing the moon to take that away for you at this time, which is a good time. Yeah, there are people who do not want to be brought to the light. Don't drag them. Don't feel like you have to save them. Don't feel like you have to teach them. Don't feel like you have to do anything anymore. It's too taxing on your energy. There just are people, right, that don't understand patterns, cycles, things that, whatever reason they have to go through, they've got to stay in the dark just a little bit longer. So don't drag them. Wow, you definitely don't want to drag them. Oh my goodness, this really goes along with you're too high quality. Let them go and watch better come in. Look at this. Because what you do holds rare integrity. Something that you are or that you're doing, you know what it is. It holds rare integrity, which may cause one to have some rare patience. What else? It is a healthy time to be social with those that you want to be social with. This is your freedom point right here. So if you've been feeling like engaging, whether it's just, one or two or your family, whatever you've got going on, Spirit wants you to open yourself up right now, to not actually hold yourself in a place where you don't want to be around someone, okay? In fact, you might meet someone or you might rekindle something with someone. It is a healthy time to be social. This is what Spirit wants you to know. Stay true to yourself, do what you want, and know that it is a good time to be social right now. And I feel that's going to also help you engage with releasing unconsciously here. You do hear the spoken word, unspoken word. So there are psychic activations that's happening with you, downloads. You do hear ancient ones. So there's something profound happening here, right? That you're sensing in the unseen world. Words that haven't been spoken yet. It's almost like you too are a steward of others that may need your voice when they're weak. May not be happening now for all of you, but it will in the future. What else? Yeah, the way out of confusion is surrender. Just you are walking your path right now to spiritual fulfillment. Just continue to do so. The way out of confusion is to not try to figure it out too much, to take it one moment at a time, one day at a time. Continue walking with your head held high, knowing first that what you do holds rare integrity. What else? And by the way, these cards are changing over to these cards here, so I haven't been able to finish all of the cards. But anyhow, let's continue because they're all kind of old and worn out, but that's all right. They still work, right? Woo! Yeah, it's definitely moon energy. It's definitely full moon time, isn't it? Things cannot be revealed yet. Have patience. So in the meantime, you're on a path that is high quality, and there is nothing wrong with that. You're on a path where I feel it's just about being lighthearted, carefree, not being so serious. I mean, really kind of engaging and embracing the Page of Cups energy is what I'm getting. And that is water sign. But that is a sign where we just, it's just kind of a lighthearted feeling. We're not taking things so seriously. And yes, maybe, your mood goes up and down, but that's okay. You just need to have patience. It's just not, it just cannot be revealed all at one time. And we know this as we go through life and watch the seasons change, right? It doesn't happen like instantly. It takes time. Wow, Spirit is really proud of you. You have been walking in your integrity for sure. That's what's been, see, that's what you think is breaking you, but it's not. It's actually making you even more strong, even more profound profoundly strong, I want to say. There's something that's like happening here where you are doing things that are in a profound way. You do wear the honorable badge of a spiritual warrior. You've nailed something here when it comes to walking your path. Yeah, I knew it. Spirit is loving on you. Ooh, ooh, Spirit sees and appreciates your efforts, even if others don't see it. And who cares if they don't see it? Spirit knows what you've had to endure. Start seeing it as a blessing. Something literally was a catalyst to a blessing. Patience and silence is your ally at this time. Learn how to accept compliments and gifts fully. So you're attracting exactly what it is that you want. Also, your ideas are original and heaven sent. So you're getting more. So see, Spirit is downloading you with some more ideas, original ideas. Your breakthrough, your breakdown is about to become your breakthrough. You have secret admirers, or there's something going on where people just can't help but be inspired or have admiration for you. And yes, there may be romance in the air too for some of you. You're learning how to not push things away. You're also learning how to loosen your grip, right? And to accept gifts and compliments fully without downplaying it, without pushing it away or saying no, just saying yes, thank you, because you deserve it. You're holding something sacred. Heaven knows that you are a chosen one to hold sacred, original, and heaven-sent ideas. This is why you wear the honorable badge of a spiritual warrior. So for right now, just plan and act on what you see coming, but stay mindful in the present. All you can do is plan on what you have right now, and maybe, however far you can see out with your literal physical eyes. But then let it go. Once you've gone beyond that, let it go. Release it. What you need or who you need will show up. Yeah, see? Stay in the present moment. Right now, and during the full moon, it may pull you into a situation where you're either reminiscing or you're too in the future, or perhaps we're too, maybe not all of you, overwhelmed by emotions here. What else? Oops. Okay, this bottom one wants to show itself, definitely. Oh, you are. See, yes. Okay, you are in this place where you're attracting what it is that you need. The thing is you're keeping something sacred here. You are in the flow of receiving, Taurus. See? This is why Spirit is saying plan and act on what you see coming, but be mindful of the present, because you're receiving, and then you can plan on whatever it is you receive and go from that point, and from that point, etc., etc., etc. Stay in the attitude of gratitude. And the only way to do that is to not give others the keys to drive you crazy. They're pulling you away from your, what you already appreciate. And Spirit doesn't want you to lose sight, because you're building something strong here. Okay, so drop your expectations. Oh, so that you allow something better to happen. What was that channel message from Spirit earlier about letting go, loosening your grip on outcomes or something like that? See, that's exactly what it is. Do all that you can for today, right? Whatever you do today, it takes care of itself tomorrow. Remember that. Drop your expectations. And that doesn't mean that that you're settling. It means that you're actually opening yourself up to something bigger and better than what you could have dreamt of on your own. So whatever that you're going to be receiving here, whatever you're in the flow of receiving is going to exceed your expectation. And so this is why it's so important to stay in the attitude of gratitude, in the flow of receiving, so that we don't sabotage it. Let go of anything that is trying to grip onto you too tightly as well. Your wish is coming true. Just take time to heal or rejuvenate yourself or restore, whatever you got to do. It's all okay. Don't feel bad and guilty for taking some time to heal or to restore yourself. Remember, too, being a healthy time to be social can be absolutely healing. Your wish is coming true. More water sign is coming through for you, too. Yep. You already know about this. We were talking about something that you're recognizing here where it's like someone is stagnant, you know, they will only stifle your growth. Whatever you've been contemplating or second guessing, just know there's a situation that, yeah, they may pull you down or try to stifle your growth. You're getting a lot of things, Taurus. Now, your inheritance, oh my gosh, your inheritance is from the kingdom of heaven, which also includes, your inheritance doesn't just include material needs and resources. It includes sacred knowing. It includes a peace of mind. It includes harmony, love, spiritual gifts to share with others. Whatever you're drawing on, it's coming from source. This is a reminder that heaven is backing you up. You're never going to feel denied or depleted. You just need to know and embrace your inner majesty and where you truly come from. This is just a reminder of where you really, truly come from. Heaven. What else? Yeah, you're manifesting something new. Okay, so you're going to be approaching something or someone in a whole different way. Something is going to ignite here. Now, when the time comes, Taurus, don't be afraid to take action on that. Whatever you start to notice, because I feel what's going to happen is having epiphanies right now, okay? That's going to help lead you into manifesting something new. And I am getting something about something or someone being spontaneous. You are releasing. Continue to keep releasing until you feel peaceful. Take whatever time you need and know that you will not be denied of that which you deserve that's meant for you. You do have a, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I was just talking about secret admirers or people inspired by you. They have admiration for you. You've got some type of influence here, okay? Let's just say that. And yeah, there are some jealousy energies around. So be wary. Jealousy surrounds you. You may need to, stay humble or, practice modesty just for the time being. Whatever it is, Spirit just wants you to know, be wary, jealousy surrounds you. I get fire sign with this. So let's get a little bit more about that. Be wary, jealousy surrounds you. Remember, don't give others the keys to drive you crazy. See, they're trying to pull on that energy line, and you can take the scissors and cut that off. That's the gift that you have. Yeah, give yourself time to honor your emotions, okay? Yes, some of you may not realize this, but someone is just someone or people, whatever. They're jealous of you. Give yourself time to honor your emotions. You've gone through a lot here. What else? Yeah, you don't, you know what? The opportunity you're after will always be available, so don't worry. Something is absolutely taking its time right now to release out of a cycle. So control it by shifting your thoughts up. So you've got to really, you know, be a good steward of your own mind right now. And this is what Spirit is saying. I recognize this within you, Taurus, that you do have the ability to be a great steward of your own mind, your own vessel here. Yes, it may feel like it's taxing on you, but it's going to be worth it here, okay? Spirit doesn't want you to feel like you're late or you're behind or something's never going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just going to happen in a way, Taurus, that you just can't put a package on. It's going to show up in a different package and most likely maybe a different timeline than you thought. Could be sooner, could be later. I mean, but who knows? You don't have to figure that out. That's between you and your higher self and Spirit anyways. What else? Yeah, you're trying, the way out of confusion right now is to surrender. I know that you might be trying to think, you know, like, man, something, it seemed like it was all working out, but what the hell happened? Well, situations mix match for your own protection right now. Spirit can't tell you exactly why, but you'll know later. So even though something felt right at the moment, or it seemed like it was, you know, whatever it was it, or, you know, the answer, it was a mix match to protect you in some way. And most likely to keep you aligned with your spiritual fulfillment. What else? Say no with grace. You're going to just say no to someone here. It's the past. It's karma bit them hard. Wherever karma bit someone hard, and you know who that is, say no with grace, because they're not going to stop. And do you remember when I was talking to you about the swan? And I do see a white swan and I see a black swan together. So that's telling me that you're mastering the dualities within yourself, within your environment. You're figuring it all out. And with that swan, I just see so much elegance and grace. And look at that. Say no with grace. Just no. No means no. What else? Yeah, Taurus. Damn. And it's okay. Take it with a grain of salt. This is a general reading. But we do have to watch out for greedy people, right? Remember this message that says, don't give others the keys to drive you crazy? Well, there's this energy or people, or they may be coming here. You're going to know. They're trying to slide or slither their, I don't know if I can even talk, slide or slither their way into your garden of goodness, okay, your abundance, which you, first and foremost, Taurus, I don't care what you have on the outside of you. You need to know that your soul is abundant. That's where you originate, is from the heavens, right? So your soul is abundant. Your soul is made to attract abundance. But it also, at the same time, will attract takers, greedy people, people who want to take up all your time or your emotions or your resources. You got to say no with grace. They're snakes, okay? And you are doing something right. Your affirmations are working. Keep it up. Create some new ones if you need to. See? Spirit knows. Spirit knows you've been solidifying some type of new belief, new pattern, you know, some type of new energy. You're anchoring this energy. This energy has always been in you, but now what you're doing is really anchoring it, anchoring that energy. And you're not only doing it for yourself, you're doing it for Spirit too. This is why Spirit loves and appreciates you so much. Yeah, light worker, turn your dimmer switch on. You need to learn when to open up your unseen gifts and when to shut them off. Sometimes we do need to just kind of shut it off for a couple of hours or a day, okay? Because you hear the unspoken word, you're picking up on a lot of people's energies and thoughts. And so you need to clear out your energy. You need to, most likely, if you aren't doing it now, you know, you need to get into learning how to clean your energetic system or keep it shielded and protected here. But you also need to know that it's okay to kind of just indulge in, you know, your senses, your physical senses. That's the easiest way to turn off or turn your dimmer switch on so that it's not so powerful that you're picking up on everything and everyone. Yes, you're picking up on their emotions, their thoughts, okay? And it could be too much. But this is something that you're learning about yourself too. Okay, what else? Wow, karma and fate is being played out. Resist saving others. Oh, Taurus. Now, this doesn't mean, you know, obviously it doesn't mean like if it's a life and death situation, right? You want to save someone, but we're talking about lessons. We're talking about karma bit them hard. Even though I know a lot of you Taurus, you already see the lesson in it. It's not your job to do someone's lesson, to do their healing work, to show them the way. And you're going to know it because the more that you try to convince, and this spirit really wants me to tell you too, Taurus, that you're not here to convince. You're here to consecrate. You don't need to convince. You are the proof. Let others figure something out on their own right now, okay? Because something's happening here where we just have to be in tune with what and who can stunt our growth. And the growth that I'm talking about is your blessings. What else? You're a wise leader and a student of life. See, Taurus, you're learning so much. You're mastering something here when it comes to the polarities of yourself, feminine, masculine, the dark, the light, but also learning when to be a student, learning when to be a leader, right? Because it takes a great leader to be a student. So right now, which one are you? Are you the student or are you leader? Because I feel right now you're at, see, this is why I was getting the Page of Cups. You're a student. You're beginning to learn how to take it easy a little bit more, to surrender the outcome, which means that you are in the midst of reclaiming your innocence. So you're going to start to feel a lot more lighter. Yeah, don't feel bad. You might even feel bad for doing something bad. Whether you did it bad or not, quit judging yourself. You've already learned from it. You've moved on from it. Man, I feel like Taurus, your reading's like straight talk here. Oh, you're a blessing to the world. Don't you forget it. What you do holds rare integrity. You're a blessing to the world. What else? Nope. That is actually it. So let me just check one more time. Is there any other messages for Taurus? Okay, hold on. Oh, leap when the door opens. You know, there was a message that you will not be denied. The door just hasn't opened quite yet, but it will. But your job is to take action on that door. And remember, Taurus, the opportunity that you're after will always be available. And it's something that you're not expecting. So on the surface, it may look a little different, but your job is to take that leap of faith. What else? Nope, that is it. Okay, is there anything else? Nope, that is it. Okay, so Taurus, you know, before we end the reading, I've got one more question for Spirit to you. And that is, Spirit, what does Taurus need to release right now to open space for the blessing this full moon brings? Let's find out. What does Taurus need to release right now to open space for the blessing this full moon brings? Oh, too much input stalls your path. Okay, what this means, Taurus, is don't get caught up in trying to get too much information. It's like you're on, or you may be tempted to be on information overload. And that may even mean, too much, psychic readings and stuff like that, right? Take what resonates, leave the rest, and then don't bombard yourself with too much. Take the most important information you need. But in order to receive the full blessings that the full moon is bringing to you, don't feel that you have to bombard yourself with too much input because it's stalling your path. I mean, look at this. You're on this path where you're continuing to find or enhance your own spiritual fulfillment. And that takes a brave spiritual warrior here, all right? So Taurus, I hope that this was helpful for you, and I hope that you enjoyed this. This is kind of a new style of reading that I'm going to start doing. And yeah, take care. Love and light.